Hello my dears. Many of us want to go to Africa, but when we start to doing actual research, we get overwhelmed and we have a lot of questions and concerns. And here are some of them. Which countries and places in Africa to visit? There are so many of them. What is the best time of the year to visit Africa? How to make sure that we are safe? Do we need a special medical insurance? Do we need any special vaccinations? What are the requirements of entry? Should we plan all the places and activities ahead of time while we are still in the United States, or should we plan them the way we go? How to make sure we get the most out of our money and not being taken advantage of? Should we rent a car and drive ourselves, or should we have a private driver? Should we exchange money, or will they accept credit cards and US dollar? How should we pack? What to take with us? What about the internet and cell phone? Should we have an international travel plan? To summarize, we want you to have a wonderful lifetime vacation. Keep it safe and reasonably priced. In my video, first, I'll answer all these questions. And second, I will provide you with our exact itinerary and step-by-step guide with prices, contact information, and important links. I will recommend you only those services and people that we personally used and liked, and that we would recommend to our friends and family. And I'll tell you all the truth, just the way I would tell it to my sister, all the amazing things Africa has to offer, as well as some unpleasant things that you should avoid. So my goal is that after watching my video, you feel confident and knowledgeable traveling to Africa. You may ask, why do I do it? The reason is that we have a lot of family members, friends, and acquaintances who would love to go to Africa. They ask us a lot of questions, so I want to gather all this valid and practical information and share it with you guys while I still remember it and it is not lost and forgotten. Another reason is that my husband, who is a cost accountant for 40 years, spent a lot of time, a few months, organizing this trip. He did a lot of research, cost analysis, contacting vendors and companies to make sure that we get the best experiences for our money. He did a lot of work, and it makes me feel good knowing that his efforts will help and benefit other people as well. And in conclusion, we are not sponsored by anybody. We are not affiliated with nobody. We spend our own money on everything. So I'm sharing this information from my overflow and desire to help you. So now a little bit about our travel style. Our travel style is that if we don't care about this particular service, we don't want to spend a lot of money on it. For example, we arrive to the hotel. In the evening, we take shower, go to bed. Next day, we are flying to another place. I'm not going to spend $300 a night because I don't care about their huge flat screen TV, pool, and fireplace. I'm not going to use it. What I care at this situation, it is a good location, it has good reviews online, and it's a reasonable price. So I would pay $55 a night. So, on the contrary, if certain service is important to us and it makes a difference for us, we don't mind splurging. Also, we love to travel private. Even though you pay a little more, you get a much better quality experience. It's personalized, it's up to your liking, it's up to your preferences. No extra stress, no extra nonsense that happens when you travel with a group of strangers. Also, we love a variety of experiences. Usually, we don't stay in one place for long. We like to branch out. We enjoy staying and eating at touristy places where we meet people from all over the world and we share our experiences. Also, we love to stay at the local places and go to local restaurants where local people love to go because we enjoy talking to them, learn about their lives, learn about their culture, and get a real sense of what this country is about. We are always respectful and friendly, so we meet a lot of interesting people and it enriches our travel. Our motto is appreciate similarities, respect differences. And in conclusion, we have some travel planning experience. So far, we have been in 61 countries and in many of them multiple times. All these trips were private and we planned them ourselves. And now we are done with introduction and question number 1. Which countries and places to visit? Our trip was almost a month, from June 8th to July 4th. And here's our itinerary. South Africa, Cape Town, Hoedspruit, Nelspruit, Private Reserve Safari, Kruger National Park, Zimbabwe, Victoria Falls, and Zambia, Victoria Falls, Botswana, Chobe National Park, Tanzania, Dar es Salaam, Stone Town, Zanzibar, Nungwi Beach, Zanzibar, Arusha, Tarangire National Park, Serengeti National Park, and hot air balloon in Serengeti National Park, Ngorongoro crater. For those of us who wants to make this trip a little shorter and a little less expensive, later on I will advise you which ones, in my opinion, is a must and which ones it's okay to skip. Second question. What is the best time of the year to visit Africa? In my opinion, June is a very good month to visit Africa. And the reason is that the rainy season is already over, but the dry season is not here yet. During the rainy season, there is a lot of mud. The roads are muddy. It's hard to drive, and in some places in the park you even cannot get there. Also, in terms of the waterfalls, the moisture, the amount of water, the sprays are so intense that you cannot see an actual waterfall and you cannot take a picture. So it is not a good time to visit waterfalls during the rainy season. Also, during the rainy season, there is a lot of water everywhere. So animals are not gathering by the river beds where actually all the action usually happens, because animals can drink anywhere. There's a lot of mosquitoes. On the contrary, in June, there is no rain, it's sunny and dry, but not a drought. So the waterfalls are the best. You can see the full body of water, the power of it, but the mist and spray is much less, so you can actually enjoy seeing it and take some good pictures. So the animals already started to gather by the riverbeds. It's actually where the action will be happening. There are almost no mosquitoes in June. The weather in June is sunny, dry, very, very cold in the morning and during the night, and very comfortable and sunny during the day. So now question number 3. How to make sure that we are safe, and do we need any special medical insurance, and do we need any special vaccinations? Overall, we found Africa relatively safe. Do not wear any expensive or attention-grabbing clothing or jewelry. We don't want to attract any unwanted people or unwanted animals. Do not go to creepy areas of the town alone during the night, like everywhere in the world. Nobody requested us for any travel medical insurance, but we got one and I would recommend it too. This insurance will cover your expenses in case if something happens and your primary medical insurance doesn't pay for everything. This secondary medical insurance will pick it up. It's not that expensive, but it will give you a peace of mind. In our case, if we would insure ourselves just for this one trip, we would pay $170. But we decided to insure ourselves for the whole year of multiple trips, and it is $249 for two of us. As about the vaccinations, we had to show our COVID-19 vaccination card a lot in a lot of public places. Of course, at the airports, at the hotel, at the ferry, and some other public places. However, nobody requested us for any specialty vaccinations like malaria and so on, and we don't have any. In terms of the masks, they require to wear it at the airports and before boarding and on the plane and in some public places, so keep it handy. At this point, let me finish my video. It's already too long. So my next video, I'm going to continue answering the rest of the questions, and also I will provide you with a detailed itinerary of what we did of our trip with the prices, places, contact information, and everything you need to know, the same way how I would advise it to my sister, so you can replicate it easily and feel comfortable. So please subscribe and like so you can see my next video. I really enjoy hanging out with you. Have a wonderful day, and please, if you have any comments or suggestions or questions, please write to me. I would love to read it and I may respond to you back. So then, have a wonderful day and see you soon now. Bye.